Welcome to our exploration of behavioral theories. In this video, we'll dive into the fascinating world of human behavior and discover what drives our actions. Behavioral theories have long been at the heart of psychology, helping us understand why people act the way they do. From everyday habits to complex decision-making, these theories offer valuable insights into the patterns that shape our lives. Whether you're interested in psychology, education, or simply curious about human nature, this journey will provide a solid foundation. Let's begin by understanding what behavioral theories are and why they matter in our daily experiences. Behavioral theories focus on observable actions rather than internal thoughts or feelings. They suggest that all behaviors are acquired through interactions with the environment. This means that our surroundings, experiences, and the consequences of our actions play a crucial role in shaping how we behave. By studying these patterns, psychologists can predict and sometimes even influence future behaviors. This approach has been fundamental in fields like education, therapy, and even business, where understanding behavior can lead to better outcomes. Truly appreciate behavioral theories, it's important to look at their historical roots. The early 20th century saw a shift in psychology from introspection to a focus on observable behavior. Pioneers like John B. Watson and B.F. Skinner argued that psychology should be a science based on measurable actions, not just thoughts or feelings. Their work laid the groundwork for what would become known as behaviorism, a movement that revolutionized the way we study and understand human action. Let's meet some of the key figures who shaped behavioral theories. John B. Watson is often called the father of behaviorism, emphasizing the importance of environmental factors in shaping behavior. B.F. Skinner expanded on these ideas, introducing concepts like reinforcement and punishment. Ivan Pavlov, though not a behaviorist himself, greatly influenced the field with his work on classical conditioning. These thinkers provided the foundation for much of what we know about behavior today. One of the most famous behavioral theories is classical conditioning, discovered by Ivan Pavlov. In his experiments with dogs, Pavlov found that animals could learn to associate a neutral stimulus like a bell with something meaningful like food. Over time, the dogs would start to salivate just at the sound of the bell, even if no food was present. This showed that behavior could be shaped by forming associations between different stimuli, a concept that has influenced everything from advertising to education. E.F. Skinner introduced the concept of operant conditioning, which focuses on how consequences shape behavior. According to Skinner, behaviors followed by positive outcomes are more likely to be repeated, while those followed by negative outcomes are less likely. This theory explains why rewards and punishments are so effective in teaching new skills or changing habits. Operant conditioning is widely used in classrooms, workplaces, and even animal training. Let's take a closer look at reinforcement and punishment. Reinforcement can be positive, like giving a treat for good behavior, or negative, like removing an unpleasant task. Punishment, on the other hand, aims to decrease unwanted behavior, either by adding something unpleasant or taking away something desirable. Understanding these concepts helps us see why certain behaviors stick while others fade away. Not all reinforcement is given every time a behavior occurs. Skinner discovered that the timing and frequency of rewards can greatly affect how quickly and strongly a behavior is learned. These patterns, known as schedules of reinforcement, include fixed and variable intervals or ratios. For example, a worker might get paid after a set number of tasks or at random times. These schedules help explain why some habits are harder to break than others. Albert Bandura introduced the social learning theory, which adds a new dimension to behavioral theories. He argued that people can learn by observing others, not just through direct experience. This means that watching someone else succeed or fail can influence our own behavior. Social learning theory highlights the importance of role models, imitation, and the social environment in shaping how we act. Modeling is a key part of social learning theory. It refers to the process of learning by watching and imitating others. Children, for example, often mimic the actions of parents, teachers, or peers. This process isn't limited to childhood. Adults also learn new skills and behaviors by observing those around them. Modeling helps explain how cultural norms and social behaviors are passed from one generation to the next. Behavioral theories emphasize the powerful influence of the environment on our actions. Everything from family and friends to media and culture can shape how we behave. By changing our surroundings, we can often change our habits and responses. This idea is central to many behavior modification programs, which aim to create supportive environments that encourage positive change. Behavioral theories have had a huge impact on education. Teachers use rewards, praise, and structured routines to encourage good behavior and academic success. Techniques like positive reinforcement and clear consequences help students learn more effectively. By understanding how behavior is shaped, educators can create classrooms that support learning and personal growth for every student. Behavioral theories are also the foundation of many therapeutic approaches. Behavioral therapy focuses on changing unhealthy behaviors by modifying the environment and using reinforcement techniques. Therapists work with clients to identify triggers and develop new, healthier responses. This approach has proven effective for a wide range of issues, from anxiety and phobias to addiction and depression. Behavior modification programs use the principles of behavioral theories to help people change specific habits or behaviors. These programs often involve setting clear goals, tracking progress, and providing rewards for positive changes. They are used in schools, workplaces, and even at home to encourage everything from better study habits to healthier lifestyles. While behavioral theories have been highly influential, they are not without criticism. Some argue that focusing only on observable behavior ignores the importance of thoughts, feelings, and internal motivations. Critics also point out that not all behaviors can be explained by environmental factors alone. Despite these limitations, behavioral theories remain a powerful tool for understanding and changing behavior. To address some of the criticisms, psychologists develop cognitive behavioral approaches. These combine the focus on observable behavior with an understanding of thoughts and beliefs. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, helps people recognize and change unhelpful thinking patterns as well as behaviors. This integrated approach has become one of the most widely used forms of therapy today. Behavioral theories aren't just for psychologists, they play a role in our everyday lives. From parenting strategies to workplace management, understanding how behavior is shaped can help us build better habits and relationships. Whether you're trying to quit a bad habit or motivate a team, the principles of reinforcement and modeling can make a real difference. Behavioral theories have even influenced economics. Behavioral economics studies how psychological factors affect economic decisions. It challenges the idea that people always act rationally, showing how habits, biases, and social influences shape our choices. This field has led to new strategies for encouraging saving, investing, and healthier consumer behavior. Marketers use behavioral theories to influence consumer behavior. Techniques like classical conditioning and positive reinforcement are used in advertising to create associations and encourage brand loyalty. By understanding what motivates people, companies can design campaigns that are more effective and persuasive. Behavioral theories are also used to promote healthier lifestyles. Programs that encourage exercise, healthy eating, or quitting smoking often rely on reinforcement and goal setting. By understanding how habits are formed and changed, health professionals can design interventions that lead to lasting improvements. Parents often use behavioral principles, sometimes without even realizing it. Rewarding good behavior, setting clear rules, and using consequences are all based on behavioral theories. These strategies help children learn self-control, responsibility, and social skills, laying the foundation for future success. In the workplace, behavioral theories guide management practices and employee motivation. Managers use rewards, recognition, and feedback to encourage productivity and teamwork. Understanding what drives behavior can help create a positive work environment and improve job satisfaction. Animal trainers rely heavily on behavioral theories, especially operant conditioning. By using rewards and consistent routines, trainers can teach animals everything from basic commands to complex tricks. These principles are also used in zoos and wildlife conservation to encourage natural behaviors. Coaches use behavioral principles to help athletes improve performance. Positive reinforcement, goal setting, and feedback are key tools for building skills and confidence. By understanding how behavior is shaped, coaches can create training programs that maximize motivation and results. Technology companies use behavioral theories to design apps and devices that keep users engaged. Features like notifications, rewards, and progress tracking are all based on principles of reinforcement. Understanding user behavior helps developers create products that are both effective and enjoyable. Governments use behavioral insights to design policies that encourage positive behaviors like recycling or saving energy. By understanding what motivates people, policymakers can create programs that are more likely to succeed. Behavioral theories help bridge the gap between policy and real-world action. Environmental campaigns often use behavioral principles to promote actions like recycling, conserving water, or reducing waste. By providing feedback, rewards, and social support, these programs encourage people to adopt eco-friendly habits. Behavioral theories offer practical tools for creating a more sustainable world. In criminal justice, behavioral theories are used to understand and change criminal behavior. Programs that focus on rehabilitation, rather than punishment alone, use reinforcement and skill building to help offenders make better choices. This approach aims to reduce recidivism and support successful reintegration into society. Addiction treatment programs often use behavioral principles to help people change harmful habits. Techniques like contingency management, where rewards are given for staying sober, are based on operant conditioning. By understanding the triggers and rewards associated with addiction, therapists can design more effective interventions. Behavioral therapy is a common treatment for phobias. Techniques like systematic desensitization gradually expose people to their fears in a safe environment, helping them learn new, healthier responses. This approach is grounded in the principles of classical and operant conditioning. Understanding how habits are formed is a key application of behavioral theories. Habits develop through repetition and reinforcement, becoming automatic over time. By identifying cues and rewards, people can change old habits or build new, healthier ones. Many self-improvement strategies are based on behavioral principles. Setting clear goals, tracking progress, and rewarding achievements can help people make lasting changes. By understanding what drives behavior, anyone can develop a plan for personal growth and success. Behavioral theories also help us understand relationships. Positive reinforcement, communication, and modeling play important roles in building strong connections. By recognizing and rewarding positive behaviors, couples and families can create healthier, more supportive relationships. Effective communication often relies on behavioral principles. Feedback, reinforcement, and modeling help people learn how to express themselves and understand others. By practicing these skills, individuals can improve both personal and professional relationships. Leaders use behavioral principles to motivate and guide their teams. By providing clear expectations, feedback, and rewards, leaders can encourage positive behaviors and drive organizational success. Understanding what motivates people is key to effective leadership. Conflict resolution strategies often draw on behavioral theories. By reinforcing positive interactions and modeling effective communication, people can resolve disputes and build stronger relationships. These principles are used in mediation, counseling, and everyday life. Motivation is a central topic in behavioral theories. By understanding what reinforces or discourages certain actions, people can find ways to stay motivated and achieve their goals. This knowledge is useful in everything from sports to academics to personal development. Learning is at the core of behavioral theories. By studying how behaviors are acquired and changed, educators and psychologists can develop more effective teaching methods. Reinforcement, modeling, and feedback are all essential tools for promoting learning and growth. Social change campaigns often use behavioral principles to encourage new norms and behaviors. By providing incentives, modeling positive actions, and creating supportive environments, these campaigns can shift attitudes and behaviors on a large scale. Media and entertainment often use behavioral principles to capture and hold our attention. By using repetition, rewards, and social proof, creators can influence what we watch, listen to, and share. Understanding these strategies can help us make more mindful media choices. Advertisers use behavioral theories to create memorable campaigns. By pairing products with positive emotions or experiences, they use classical conditioning to build brand associations. Rewards and incentives further encourage consumer loyalty and repeat purchases. Financial planners use behavioral insights to help clients make better decisions. By understanding how habits and biases affect money management, they can design strategies that encourage saving, investing, and responsible spending. Time management strategies often rely on behavioral principles. Setting clear goals, breaking tasks into manageable steps, and rewarding progress can help people use their time more effectively. These techniques are useful for students, professionals, and anyone looking to boost productivity. Goal setting is a powerful tool for behavior change. By defining specific, achievable goals and tracking progress, people can stay motivated and focused. Behavioral theories provide the framework for understanding how to set and achieve meaningful goals. As we wrap up our journey through behavioral theories, it's clear that these ideas have shaped our understanding of human behavior in countless ways. From education and therapy to business and everyday life, behavioral principles offer practical tools for creating positive change. By recognizing the power of reinforcement, modeling, and environment, we can take control of our actions and build better habits for a brighter future.